record. Thanks for joining. Today is day number 3, and today we are going to learn about the feature template and the device template, FT and DT, device template. We'll check that all those things in detail today, slowly, step by step. All right, so we are using templates. Why we are using templates? We are using templates for standardization purpose. That means if you have configurations and if you want to standardize those configuration, you are using template. Why? Because templates are generic. Generic means that they are a standard format. And if you use template, so those templates will be a standard configuration and it will be utilized with multiple devices. So that's the reason we are using templates, because that is the standard configuration. The way we are configuring the devices is in the standard way. So day number 1, we completed these things. Day number 2, we have completed up to CLI template. Today I will go and cover the day number 5 and 6 in day number 3. Feature template, device template, session on CLI and feature template. Both we'll see. CLI template and feature template. All right, so let's work on this. First of all, if you want to understand these feature templates, what are these feature templates? So feature templates are something like building block for the SD-WAN configuration. And in case if you go and add different type of feature templates, so here you can see in the diagram, if we will go and add system-wide template, AAA template, logging template, NTP, BFT, OMP, SNMP, VPN0 interfaces, VPN 12512, and their interfaces and policy. All these are small, these are the small feature templates. But if you go and add them into one bucket under one big giant template, that will be your device template. Right, so these are the FTs, feature templates, but n number of FTs can give you one device template, one DT, one into DT, device template, right? And that device template from vManage, so from vManage, we can go use protocol called netconf. With help of netconf, vManage will go and push that netconf, C-O-N-F. It's a netconf. Push those template to the edge devices. There's a protocol in between these devices and it will work fine. So what we can do here that we will go and take one configuration. According to that, we'll go and create our feature templates, right? And with those feature templates, we will go and build our device template. That is our goal. Now here, the important thing is this, that while creating these templates, you can go and create the variables. So 3 modes are there. You can create variables. That means at the time of pushing or attaching the device, it will ask you for the value, or you can use default value. Whatever default setting is there, you can use that. So it will not ask you anything, or you can go and use the global value. Global value is something, again, it will not ask you what is the value. For global value also, it will not ask you anything. So I will show you all these things one by one. So let's go and let me quickly log into the SD-WAN vManage and how we can create it. So first of all, let me quickly take the configuration backup for one of the device, right? So I have multiple option. I can go and give me full config for 10.1.0.1. I need full configuration for this particular device, 10.1.0.1. And let me see if I have that. Meanwhile, I have generated some comprehensive report, right? So it should, oops, should be coming here. What's the name? Let me quickly see that name of the report that it has created. Should have some SD-WAN OMP OSPF protocol analysis. We will use this in next class when we'll study OMP and TLOC. SD-WAN OMP, yeah, this one for TC1 VH1. Let's see, not this one. My mistake. I click other. Yeah, this one. Let me see this report quickly. Device information. Okay. So this is also important information that this device information that you are seeing here, this is something very much like system-wide configuration, global configuration, like the host name, the system IP, site ID, longitude, latitude, org name. These are the mandatory things that we should have. Then OMP information I have. We will check about this OMP configuration. What does it mean? We'll discuss about that. So don't worry about that. Then the how many routes it is advertising over which particular VPN. Those things also we'll discuss. We'll discuss about the legends that we have. CIR. CS stand for choose and install redistributed. We'll discuss about that. Don't worry. Then IGP protocol is there. That's fine. LSA type and all those things are there. That's fine. Network topology. In Site 100, we have the data center devices, local router. Okay, this is the topology very much. For OMP troubleshooting, these commands you can use. Problem. So what I will do that quickly, I will go and export this as PDF and include the file name and titles. Okay, page size. Oops. The word job, no problem. Let me save this. I'll show the PDF as well. Then we'll work on that template part. Now it's opening this PDF. So SD-WAN OMP analysis for this particular device. Here we have the backup as well for this device. Spear OMP configuration, route redistributions, and sites. That's fine. We'll discuss all these things. Don't worry. And okay, we'll discuss all these things. Don't worry. That is good information. Anyways, I'll share this information, this PDF, over WhatsApp chat. Let it back up. Okay. So where we are, we told that we want some configuration. So has it generated the configuration for us? Okay. So full configuration is there in the backup or complete. Here it is, DC1 VH complete configuration. So I can go to here, I can check this and I can see where is my configuration. DC1 full configuration. Yeah, complete configuration. So this is my configuration. Now, what I will do that I'll go and copy this configuration. Okay. And then I'll go here, open my notepad. Let me open the notepad. In this configuration, there are so many other things as well, like QoS and all those things. At the moment, I don't know about that much. So I'll remove some VPN things up to here policy.
Ratnesh, one question, like when we see the configuration, so in backend, like we create like in front end we create VRF, VPN, everything. So in backend, when I see it shows a root target and a RD value. These all information. So in background, are they using the same concept
Same,
for VRF?
same, 100% same. Exactly. VRF is VPN.
It means itself creating the RD and RT values and all
Yes.
the
Yep.
required information.
It will create. Yeah.
Okay.
It's same like DMVPN configuration. If you see the DMVPN configuration that earlier in ISR router Cisco was doing that, the
Mhm.
same way you have this configured in SD-WAN.
Okay.
All right. So what we'll do here, we'll group a small FT. I'll go and first of all create system-wide template. So let's go here. We will go and create first of all a small feature templates. So let me go here and create configuration. And then we will go and club all those feature templates in configuration template. So I'll go to FT. I know that my device model is cloud 1000, edge cloud. So I can search 1000 here and I'll get this VH 1000. For this, I want to create system-wide configurations. I'll click here. I'll provide some name. So starting with 111, just to filter this, or maybe today system. Now here you will see, this is very important. So here you will see different type of icons. This means, this means that this is for variable. This means this is default. And if you see some globe sign, let me scroll it down. This sign here, this is global. So if you go and put some value here, it will ask you that what is your site ID name. So this is variable, and you can see that how intelligently Cisco has put this. Site ID by default, they are putting this here as a variable. So when I will go and put this value, they will ask. I'll put here my term like today. So we'll understand that this variable we have created. Now you can see the variable name got changed. Site ID today. Like I'll go here and make underscore and today system IP is variable. Now default. Then host IP, this is variable. Default. Then I can go and make this also, for example, default. So we don't need any value. Then default. Actually, some value is already there in the device. So when I'll go and push this template, it will automatically populate those values. So what I need here, let me go back and
So
let me check.
variables means a device is specific,
Yeah,
like host name.
when I try to attach the device, it will ask those fields. What is the system IP? What is the site ID? What's all those
Okay.
things? Yeah, so that's the user variable. So here, system-wide configuration, I should go and give this information that we want. These are already there by default. So here I don't have to do much. But when I'll go and put the variables, then I will change these names. So in our configuration, we will see some changes. So I'll go and change the host name, for example. So system-wide configuration is very much that we can go and use Cisco default. There is no problem at all. So I'll go and click. Then I'll go and add one more. This time I'll go and add VPN 0 configuration, for example, not CSR, VH. So for that, VPN is here. I can go and create VPN. This I'll give some name. Today VPN 0. That's my template name. Now you can see VPN 0 here, globally 0. That's fine. It will not ask anything. Rest of the things, default, default, default. I can leave it. Then DNS information. So let's come here. If I scroll down, I can see that DNS information, primary and secondary. So primary DNS is 254. So I can go here, make this global because I know that this is the value. And then secondary, I'll make this as .1, 1.1. Right. After that, you will see here that we have new host mapping in this CLI configuration. If I go back, you'll see that this is the vbond.cisco.com. This is the vbond IP DNS URL. I can click here and give the host name, and then their IPs with comma separation, I think. So if you come here, list IPs with comma, I try click add. So now you can see that it has the vbound host and it has this mapping, right? So this is the information we are putting. Then we can go here, VPN 0. In VPN 0, I have some static routes as well, MPLS gateway and internet gateway, right? That I will make as a variable. So I'll come here. I know that I have to go and add the default routes. So I'll scroll down, reach where I have this IPv4 route. And in this IPv4 route, I will add 0.0.0.0/0, and these next hop I'll make as a variable. And next hop, this is the next hop for MPLS, for example. And then I will go and add one more. Next hop for internet. You need to click add. So the default gateway having two next hop. Now you can save this. So slowly what we are doing here, that while we are building our configuration, we know that the device template will be a big giant configuration. In that big giant configuration, we are adding small FTs. So here I am adding system-wide configuration. We created that system-wide. Then we can go and create AAA, OMP, BFT, NTP, all those template. I'll go and use whatever default is there. System default is there. NTP, all these I will go and use the default. Then I'm creating a VPN 0. But you know VPN 0, you have to go and create the VPN 0 interfaces. VPN 0 interfaces. Once you create that, then you can go and get, means these are the minimum things, minimum template. And there you have to create the interface for VPN 512. So far we have created this. These we will use default, default, default. Here we have created this. Now I will go and create one interface for internet and one interface for MPLS. So if you see the interface configuration here, you have 0, 1 for MPLS. So let's do that. And this is the IP. All these things we will create as a variable, right? Let's see one by one. Can go here. We'll go and add template. Sorry for that. 1000. And here you will see VPN interface Ethernet. This one is coming, it's loading. So this is test VPN 0 interface. Suppose this is for, or maybe this is for VPN 0 iNet, internet, for example. Our first interface was MPLS, right? So I'll rename it to MPLS. And instead of test, I'll use today because we are using initial as a today. Okay, great. After that, now you will see a shutdown. By default, this will be shut down. So we'll make this no shutdown. Shutdown, no shutdown. Interface name. Although I know the interface name for MPLS, if you want to make this as a variable, you can make it, no problem. So we will go here and make this variable interface name for MPLS. Then IPv4 address for MPLS. These are all variables. It will ask you. Then tunnel is off. What we'll do, we'll make tunnel as a on. At the moment you'll make this tunnel on, so many options will pop up. Now we'll go here. What we have done, this part, this part. Now we are under tunnel. Under tunnel encapsulation IPsec, color MPLS restrict, and allow services. So we'll go here. Let's see color. I'll make color as MPLS. Restrict. On means if both sides you have same color, then they will form the IPsec tunnel. That's a restrict mode. Then leave all the default. What was the other thing?
So this on means it will make a tunnel with specific to the MPLS circuit.
Yeah, restrict. Yeah, restrict is on. So both side MPLS, then only they will form the IPsec tunnel. That's why. Rest all the allow services. I think we are good. So now
And
what? Yes. Please ask.
MPLS, if like if we are using different VRFs under
This
means
is front door
on
VR.
machine
This is front door. This is facing the ISP. VPN 0. These
VPN 0.
these interfaces are part of VPN 0. So suppose this is your router. In this particular router, you have VPN 0, and in
Mm.
this VPN 0, you have two interfaces. One is for internet and one is for MPLS. This is part of VPN 0. This is front door VRF. So you have the configuration for this interface and for this interface. This is color MPLS. This is color internet. Right.
It doesn't matter how many VRFs it is coming under the VPN 0.
VPN 0 is itself a VRF. VRF you are creating and then you are assigning the interfaces under the VRF.
Mm-hmm.
Suppose what you are doing, say interface E0, and then you are typing one command VRF forwarding ABC. So you can create n number of virtual routers, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple. The VRF concept is very simple. Say by default, everything is part of global routing table, GRT.
Now
Now what
that
you,
that I understand. The
yeah.
confusion is here. Like we make a VRF 10. Okay, that is for suppose salesperson, and one VRF 20 that is for suppose production. So on the other side, this is also on branch
So
A.
once you create the VRF, you have to assign the interfaces to these VRFs.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Then those assigned interface routing will be
Oh,
separate.
yeah, 100%.
And that's the only thing. Now, if you want to
Now
leak the
opposite
routes,
side. the opposite side, suppose in branch B, I have both VRFs. So by default, 10 will I mean, say, transfer the information to VRF 10
10.
on the opposite side.
Yes.
And if we want inter-VRF communication, then we need to configure something,
We need
right?
to do right route leaking. Yes.
Same concept like the way we are using in the
Same.
previous case, legacy network.
Same.
Okay.
Great. Good questions. So now I will save this, and I just wanted to search what templates I have created. I'll go and search today, and you will see that I have today VPN, today system, today MPLS. But I want to create one more for internet. So I'll simply copy MPLS to internet. That's the name. You can give any good name. INT, my internet interface. And once I create this, then I'll go and edit. So once I have this INT, I'll click edit button here. Because the name that I created, those names are MPLS as a variable. So I'll go and replace those names here as INET. So this one, then the IPv4 variable name also, INET. Then channel is there. This color I'll go and change to Biz Internet. This one on top. Restrict is there. That's fine. Update. So now I have 4 templates: VPN0 interfaces, system by template, right? I will go and quickly create VPN 512 as well. Otherwise, these things will not work. We should have this VPN 512 template as well. This one. Here I have fixed interface ETH0, but IPs and all those things I'll create as a variable. Okay, so let's do it. Here also we have to create 2, one for VPN 512 and one for interface within the VPN 512. So I'll go here and same way. See, repetition now. VPN 512. It's loading, it is slow. Today, VPN 512. This is the VPN 512 interface. This should be 512 global. And then what about the IPv4 route? Because it should have the gateway pointing towards the default route 000, oops, 0 0/0. Next hop, I'll make this also as a variable. This will be MGMT. Just make sure that this is the management interface. So I'll add MGMT there. And then I'll save this. Now we'll create one last template, that is VPN 512 interface. So let's go and search the device. Let's go and check VPN 512 Ethernet, VPN interface Ethernet. So this will be VPN 512 interface. Shutdown. It should be no. Then interface, I know all my interfaces that I have for VPN is ETH0. So that is something that I can go and fix, ETH0. That's fine. Then the IP address will change. So that's IP address for the MGMT management. Safe. So now what we have done, we have created good amount of feature templates. Next, we will go and club these feature templates. So if I go back, as per our concept, we go back here. This diagram. So we have all these templates now. We have all these templates, this, everything. Now we'll go and create the device template. So I'll click here to device template. Create device template from the feature template. Let's go and select the model. Model is VeloCloud. Oh, what model I have used? I think I haven't used cloud. I use Edge 1000, right?
1000. Yes.
But I don't have Edge 1000 with me. Okay, but don't worry, I'll show you that changes. Whatever template I created, I need to migrate them to this model. Don't worry, we'll migrate it. We'll learn something. This is for DC devices, for example. This is generic template. One template I want to attach to two devices. Right? I can click here, create. There is no problem. Right? Later, I need to go and edit this. So now you see that I created DC devices. This is my template, which has some features. These are the default, not attached with anything and all. Since the feature templates that I created do not have VeloCloud in that, so I need to go and edit them. So let me go here, search my template. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 template. If I can go here and change the device model, see, change device model. I can add. I can go and add the cloud as well. See, cloud. So now this template will support two different devices, right? So here you can see device model, 1000 and cloud. Change device model. You can go and search like this. Change device model. Search like this. Change device model. CL. Change device. So you can see how easily we can go and change that, right? So, and even if I want to remove the first one, I can remove. And then I have only the second option. That is the cloud. I can click here, remove this, and add the other device. CL cloud. Let me click here and add. So now I can go to my device templates, DC devices. Now I will go here, click edit. There also I can add one more option. But anyways, let's click here and today's system, this that I created. The rest I will leave this as a default. But for VPN 0, I have today VPN 0. Then for VPN interface, I can scroll down. You'll see today VPN MPLS And then I will click here VPN interface one more time because I want to add today interface internet, VPN 0 internet. Then for VPN 512, today 512, and then today VPN 512 interface. This one. So now you see that we have the system-wide configuration, all the default configuration I'm using for AAA OMP security BFT, then VPN interfaces, 512 interfaces. I can click this update. So now my device template is ready. Now I want to attach. So you can come here, click to three dots, click attach devices. At the moment, I'm interested for DC1 VH1. Select this, push here, click attach. Now you can see whatever variables we created, it is asking. So we will fill this form. IPv4 address, what is this? VPN 0, Ethernet 0. This is for management interface IP address. What is that? Let's go and put that. This is the IP address for the management interface. Oops. Let's go here. Then what is this? You can see MPLS VPN 0 next hop. Even if you put your cursor here, scroll here, you will see that it is telling you VPN 0 IP route 00000 next hop MPLS address. So we'll go and check the default route for MPLS. What is the IP for MPLS interface in this case? 164. So 100. So this is my MPLS gateway. And then it is asking about internet gateway. Internet gateway. Then VPN interface name for internet. Internet facing interface is this one. What's the name? 0/2. This is internet. So I'll go here and put. Then it is asking the internet facing interface IP. Let me go and put the this also 01 and 02. Let me quickly go and grab the IP for internet facing interface. And then MPLS facing interface. MPLS facing interface. And then you can put the name. I'll make this today. System IP and site ID is okay. Click update. So now you can see this is green. Click next. Now once you come to this page and if you click here, now you can see the existing configuration and new configuration that you want to put. And then you have the config preview and diff as well. So these two configurations side by side, how they look like. So earlier you have this full configuration. Now the right hand side, you have this list configuration that you want to put. So click configure devices. And now first of all, it will validate. So you can see validation successful. And now it is trying to push the configuration to the device. You can see successful. So now if we can go here and configuration and devices, we'll see that this, you can see the name got changed and the template is this that we have created just now. Again, we'll go back. So now you will see that since we have created the generic template, one template can go and attach with multiple devices in data center. So now we have one more device in data center. Let me attach one more here. This one, 10102. It will ask me all those information. IPs and all. Okay. Same for 10102. I'll grab this information, the configurations. Now again, it will ask you all those values. So let's click here. What are the things we need? All those things, right? Just now we added. So there's a wrong information. I need to correct it. VPN interface name MPLS. Today. I need to correct this. Let me see if I have that running configuration. Oops, I need to allow this. Come on. If I allow, then I will get that. Okay, just 1 second. It will generate those configuration. Okay, I got this. So, MPLS interface having IP. Wow, nice comparison, right? So both the devices, what is the MPLS? 0.6 for MPLS. Great. Let me go here. 0.6. And what about internet? Base internet is 2.30. Okay, let me quickly go there and add this. 2.30. So these interface IPs are correct. And what about the management IP? Quickly check that. Management 101. Okay, it's great. 101. And now the gateways, if it is uh 0.6, that this means it will be 5. And if it is 20, 30, this maybe 29, but I can check that. Okay, let me quickly check this final result, how it is presenting this. DC1BH, okay. So if I go to my DC, DC1VH2, I'm expecting that somewhere. Complete configuration. Okay. So we'll go here and check. That's fine. MPLS interface is 0 slash. Okay, so 0/2 is internet. So 0/2 is internet, MPLS. Only last thing, that what is the default gateway? So the default 0.5, 2.29. So I think we are good. 2.29, 0.5. We are good. Let's click update. It will become green. Next. Configure devices. First, this check will happen, validation. If it is successful, you will see the green color, and then it will go and push the configuration. Pushing it, pushing it, will push. Once it is successful, then again you can go to the configuration devices, and you will see the name will also get changed, like today is working fine, right? Now let me quickly show you one CLI use case as well. That suppose I have my, and it's kind of interesting, and it is coming in CCI exams as well. I have my VS Smart, right? So let me go and I want to create one VS Smart template from CLI template. See, I'll go and select the model, that is the VS Smart, VS Smart, say today, VS Smart. Okay, what you can do here, see this option here, local configuration from reachable devices. Click here, VS Smart 1. Automatically it will fetch everything for you. Click add, your CLI template is ready. Now I can go here to today VS Smart and attach the devices. I'll go and attach VS Smart 1 because this is for VS Smart 1. Attach. Same configuration, there is no problem. But this variation I have to show you as per our agenda. So first it will validate the configuration and then it will show you the configuration green, green, green. Done. And then you will see that this will also become green. So this way you will learn the feature template, device template, and one a small variation related to CLI template.